Hey guys, Miss Jay's here, back with another video. So as you can see, we're making an apple pie, and I wanted to bring you guys along for this quick and easy recipe. So I'm going to show you my ingredients. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you have not subscribed and you have just clicked on this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Or hopefully at the end of this video, you'll be so intrigued that you'll want to become a family member. Thanks for watching. So I have my apples here. They are already sliced and cut up. I have also put some lemon juice on them to kind of preserve them. And then I have, of course, can't have apple pie without a pie crust. So I have two pie crust here. I am going to do top and bottom. Also, we have some pecans because this will be, and let me show you my next ingredient so it'll all make sense. I have on the stove here some quick caramel going on, okay? So I'm trying to get it up to a boil. Might need to turn my heat up just a little bit. But that's my caramel. I have here some pecan because this is going to be a caramel apple pecan pie, okay? So the other thing we have is just our ingredients to get our flavor together. We have some vanilla. We have some allspice, some nutmeg, some pumpkin spice, some cloves, and some cinnamon. And since we have all of these spices, I'm going to recommend that you use maybe a fourth, or shall I say an eighth to a fourth teaspoon of each so that you don't overspice. I'm going to eyeball it. That's just what I do. So we're going to get started. We're going to go ahead and get our pecans in here. And I'm not sure if I'll use the whole pack, not much left, but let's just start right there. I'm going to put some vanilla in here, and we're going to use our spatula to stir this all up. But for now, I'm gonna sit that to the side. I'm gonna open up one of these packs of dough. We're going to get our pie plate. I'm using a pie plate, sprayed so our dough doesn't stick. We want our pie to come out crust on both sides. So we have our pie plate here. We're going to roll out our dough, hopefully hoping to not break it. Up, spoke too soon. Lay it in our shell here. Roll it all up and then press it down inside. And then of course, if you want to be pretty, you can pinch. Or you can leave it rustic. I'm going to pinch, hopefully to make mine cute. We got some rain going on here. It's been raining a lot here in Texas. We thank God for the rain, the water. He sees things that we don't see, so he knows what the rain is needed for. All right. There's my pie crust that I've pinched together so everything can be pretty. And now we're going to check on our caramel that I'm waiting on. This is a quick caramel, and it is 3 ingredients. It's a stick of butter, a cup of brown sugar, and a 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. But this is the star of the show to our caramel apple, or I guess I should say one of the stars, because we have three: caramel, apple, and pecans, okay? So our caramel is ready. We're going to bring our apples back over here. And we're going to get our spatula. And what we're going to do next is we're just going to pour our caramel on top of our apples after we get the rest of our spices in here. So just a sprinkle, allspice, sprinkle of cinnamon, pumpkin spice. Now y'all might want to know why I'm using allspice and pumpkin spice, just because it was in the cabinet. But use a little ground clove and some nutmeg. Now normally you put a little lemon juice in here with this, but because I've already juiced my apples with lemon juice, I'm not going to add any extra. So we're just going to mix this up. We want to see and get all of our spices coated on all of our apples. This is a very quick recipe, but I imagine any apple pie is pretty quick unless you're actually making the dough. All right, guys, we got our caramel sauce ready, and then we're just going to pour it in here. You can use as much or as little as you want. Don't forget, you have to put it in your pie crust, so you don't want to exceed that. Yes, I am pouring it in here warm because, of course, this is going right back into the oven. You guys should smell these flavors. I do want to save some of this caramel because I have another recipe coming very soon. So if you guys can see that, just want to stir it up a little bit to make sure all of our apples are coated with our caramel. And then when it's in the oven, the caramel will bubble up more. So we are ready to put this in our crust. And this will look like a lot of apples, but I do want it to sort of mound up. Mound up. I want some height to it. Of course, the apples are going to break down a little bit, so trying to make sure I still got a nice size apple pie slice when I get ready to cut it. Get all of those juices out of there. All right, guys, I am going to add a few more pecans on top just to make sure we got even distribution of the pecans. I think I'm going to put a little bit more caramel on top of this. That's all of it. I love caramel, so I guess I'll have to make some more. And we're just going to roll out our top piece on top. See if we can get it pinched in there. Tucked into the sides. I think we'll do tucked. Roll and tuck. There we go. See that? That way we still keep our pretty scallops on the edge. All right. I'm going to finish getting this pie crust tucked. And then we're going to put this in the oven for about 45 minutes. I still want some of my apples to be sort of crisp. I forgot to show you guys that I use a mix of golden apples and gala apples. But I want the gala apples, I know will cook down a little slower, but I wanted them to stay sort of crisp so I can still have that apple bite crunch inside. And I know the golden apples will cook down to the right consistency for my apple pie. So those are the apples I used. We're going to make us a couple of slits here. So we're venting our apple pie so that some of the heat, steam will release. I'm gonna try to put 5 to 6 slits in here. And there we go. Now we're going to put this in the oven again for about 45 minutes on 350. I think I'm going to put a pan under that just in case it decides to overspill. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, it's been about an hour. Here's our pie. We're going to let it cool before we cut it. Let those juices settle down. As you can see, I know I heard a lot of y'all probably screaming at me saying, hey, you didn't do the egg wash. I went back and did the egg wash, as you can see. So we have our nice golden brown color. But this is pretty much it. As I say, we took an hour instead of 45 minutes to let this cook. But we will be back to close out and cut this pie. All right, guys, we're back with our caramel apple pie. I'm holding it, trying to see how warm it is on the bottom. It's been 2 hours now. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it. The recommendation is 3, but I got some people who are ready to get into this pie. So we're gonna cut a slice. Hey guys, we got excited and forgot to do our closeout. We thank you guys for watching. We hope that you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.